You are a product of your past. You are the producer of your future. We are back with another reflection on the Daily Vedantic. Quick shout out to two things. One, we've got the Daily Vedantic GPT, the AI chatbot that's powered and refined from 300 plus episodes. Might be at 400 episodes now at thedailyvedantic.com. Scroll down, boom, you've got a little AI chatbot that it doesn't spell the Sanskrit words very accurately from the episodes, but it is pretty accurate in all the questions that you might have about Vedanta, about life, what this philosophy says about anything, relationships, careers, conflict. So you can go there and check that out for free. You don't have to create an account, and there's nothing saved. So you could ask it a million questions. No one on this side, me or my producer, Daily Vedantic, can see. It's not built like that. So you can go do that without tying your name or anything to it, an account to it at all. It's really, really powerful. The other thing is another highlight for anyone that wants to dive deeper into this philosophy. I want to highlight the fact that you can download the Vedanta World app. And that is the ashram in India that I study with each morning. You can download that and you can go through the exact same lectures that I go through every morning. It's a 3-year course. I'm on the 4th cycle of it. And I've been studying for a decade, and it's still as fresh every morning, if not more fresh, every morning with these reflections and lessons. As it was when I first started. And it actually goes through the texts in a systematic approach. So not kind of fun popcorn style with these daily reflections that are really just meant to get you interested in what a timeless philosophy, in terms of continuous study, the world's oldest philosophy in the world. Well, you know what I'm trying to say? In Vedanta and how it applies to our life. The popcorn episodes, daily reflections on the Daily Vedantic are great introductory little snippets. But the systematic approach of the 3-year course, the value of that cannot be overstated. So check that out. I wanted to highlight both of those things, the TDV GPT, AI chatbot, and at thedailyvedantic.com, and then also the app, Vedanta World, where you can sign up for a 3-year course or just download the app and check out some of the free videos and free lectures. Today's reflection is on a question that comes up quite often within philosophy at large, but certainly comes up within discussions here at Venice Vedanta Club here in LA. And whenever talking about Vedanta, this topic comes up quite often. That is the distinction between destiny and free will. What does this philosophy say about destiny and free will? And it's a rather concise articulation. You are a product of your past, and you are the producer of your future. This philosophy is so damn precise with its words, so concise with its articulations of anything and everything from love and the definition of love being seeing no otherness in the world, definition of wisdom or the intellect, capacity to see the end in the beginning. There are so many concise, beautiful articulations of these massively ambiguous, massively debated topics. And this is one of my favorites. Philosophers, especially in the West for the last 2,000 years, have been debating destiny and free will. Can we act upon our own accord? Or are we predestined to do everything that we're going to do in our entire lives? And this philosophy, take it or leave it, this philosophy says, well, both exist. You are destined for this very moment based on the decisions that you made in the past. That is inescapable. This moment, for you, for me, is a product of our past. A product of us meeting the world in the way we met it 1,000 moments before this, a billion moments before this, this moment, this karmic moment that we're ever in, whatever moment you ever find yourself in, it is a product of your past. This moment for me right now is a product of my past, good and bad, wise and foolish, right and wrong. This is an inescapable product of my prior decisions, but free will does exist outside of this predestined moment that is inescapable for both of us right now. Because right now is also the chance to produce our future. There's nothing we can do to change what brought us to this moment, hurting or healing, heaven or hell. Whatever moment we're in, it was inescapable. We had to go through it. We have to go through it. But our future is completely up for grabs. We are the producers of our future. The universe is not a producer of our future. Some third-party, independent, divine entity is not the producer of our future, according to this philosophy. You and I are the sole authors for fortune or misfortune from this point forward. It's very concise, beautiful, elegant in how it weaves both of these together, destiny and free will. And like anything within this philosophy, it's not dogmatic. It's not a religion. There are no shoulds or shouldn'ts. There are no creeds that you've got to believe. It just says this is the way things is. You are a producer of your future. Even if you are right now a product of your past. And ultimately, it is extremely liberating to have this notion, this inherent notion we have within us that we can change things. We can change our inner state. We can change ourselves for the better. And how liberating is it to hear that you are the author of your story from here on? And this concept is woven within various Upanishads, woven within the Gita. Man must lift himself up by himself. It's like being at the gym. No one can do this work for you. No one can strength train for you. The best trainer in the world can't build the muscle for you. You've got to do it. And that can feel like a whole lot of responsibility, but it is also the very source of liberation because it's in your control. You are a product of your past and the producer of your future. We are the authors of our fortune and of our misfortune. You make yourself, you mar yourself. This philosophy says it a handful of different ways. But ultimately, it's quite liberating to know that you can pick up the pen and author not just the next chapter, but the rest of the book. And yes, goes without saying, this removes the temptation, the tasty temptation to blame others for our circumstances. This philosophy is allergic to any sense of victimhood. And it removes that option to play the victim. But you know that phrase, with great power comes great responsibility? This is kind of like the reverse of that. It's a whole lot of responsibility to take accountability and ownership for this very moment and the entire authorship of the rest of our story. But with great responsibility comes great power. And that's today's reflection on the Daily Vedantic. We'll see you next time.